Bitcoin is more popular than ever, and everyone seems to have a strong opinion. Some people, who claim to understand how money works, see it as the future, real, sound money. Others call it a mousetrap, a giant Ponzi scheme. Sometimes it feels like every bit of praise is just an effort to pump the price for, the whales who got in early. It can all seem too good to be true. Central banks label it a tool for money laundering. Investors call it digital gold. So what's the truth? Is Bitcoin the most sophisticated scam of the century? Or is it the messiah here to save global finance? Today we're decoding everything. Let's start with the promise. The case for Bitcoin as a savior rests on three main ideas. First, it's a liberation from the old system. Remember our video on how regular money is created from debt? Bitcoin is the complete opposite. No government or bank controls it. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. No one can just print more. It's the ultimate protest against inflation and central control. Second, it offers true financial freedom. With Bitcoin, you become your own bank. Imagine sending $1 million to anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time. No one can block it, freeze it, or ask for permission. It's just you and the person you're transacting with. And third, it protects your wealth. Governments can freeze bank accounts. Inflation silently steals the value of your cash. But your Bitcoin? If you store it securely in your own wallet, it can't be easily confiscated. It's your personal insurance policy against a broken system. Let's flip a coin. We've seen the side that calls Bitcoin a financial messiah. Now, let's look at the other face. The argument that it might just be the biggest scam in modern finance. First, the illusion of decentralization. Bitcoin was marketed as a system for the people, free from banks and governments. But in reality, ownership is heavily concentrated. A handful of wallets, often called whales, control a massive portion of the total supply. With that level of influence, a single large trade can shake the entire market. It's not financial freedom. It's a new kind of hierarchy where early insiders and large holders dominate everyone else. That connects to the second point. The market itself is a lawless frontier. There's little oversight, no investor protection, and endless manipulation. Pump and dump groups artificially inflate prices before dumping on newcomers. Wash trading creates fake volume to lure in buyers. For most people, this isn't a fair investment opportunity. It's a casino run by a few players who already know the outcome. And then there's the brutal everyday reality. Bitcoin is incredibly inconvenient. We're sold a vision of financial freedom, but the user experience is a nightmare of anxiety. You are forced to become your own bank security guard, solely responsible for protecting a 24-word seed phrase. Lose it, or fall for one of the countless online scams, and your life savings are gone forever. No customer service, no recovery. Compare that to tapping your phone to buy coffee. Yes, fiat has inflation, but for daily life, it just works. And this leads to the ultimate irony. Do you ever really escape the fiat system? Think about it. How do you measure the value of your Bitcoin? In US dollars. Every profit, every loss, every story of crypto wealth is defined by the very system it's supposed to replace. Bitcoin's entire value proposition is pegged to its enemy. It's not an escape, it's a dependent. So let's ask the uncomfortable question. What if the story of the anonymous hero Satoshi is a little too perfect? What if Bitcoin isn't the sledgehammer to break the system, but a Trojan horse designed by the system itself? Who benefits from a financial network where every single transaction is public, permanent, and traceable? It's not you or me. It's the intelligence agencies and governments that now have the ultimate surveillance tool. Unless you're a privacy expert using advanced techniques, your entire financial history on the blockchain is an open book, clearer and more permanent than any bank record. So, is this true freedom? Or is it just a more sophisticated digital cage, one that you willingly walk into, believing you've been set free? So after all this, is Bitcoin the biggest scam or the ultimate messiah? Perhaps the answer doesn't lie at either extreme. Maybe Bitcoin isn't entirely one or the other. It is a warning, a coded warning that our global financial system is fragile. It exposes the critical flaws, central control, inflation, and the exclusion of billions. Whether you love it or hate it, Bitcoin has succeeded in forcing all of us to ask the most fundamental question: what really is money? It is not a safe investment for everyone. Its volatility, security risks, and high speculation make it a risky gamble rather than a stable asset. But at the same time, dismissing it completely is also a mistake. It has proven its value as a digital store of value in the eyes of millions, a form of digital gold for a new era. The blockchain technology behind it is a real and revolutionary invention. So instead of asking, should I buy or not? The more practical question is, do I understand it well enough? Don't let FOMO or FUD drive your decisions. Let understanding be your guide. Bitcoin may not be the final answer to the future of money, but it is undoubtedly the most important opening question to a conversation we all need to have. Because at the end of the day, as long as you understand the basics of money, as long as you recognize that value is rooted in collective belief, you hold the real power. Be wise, understand the game, and be a player, not just a pawn. And that conversation starts right now in the comments below. I read them all. If you want to keep decoding the secrets of money and power with us, subscribe and join us for the next chapter.